pay their bolt-ons to their contracts. I think the only sensible way I could see for the England team or for any of the teams would be to use their media exposure while they're in the country, and to try and leverage that. But I just don't know how they will be able to legally do it without bombing their own careers, and
exactly.
I think it's an impossible situation for them to be in. And same as everybody else, I think it should never have come to this, because it should have been stopped much earlier.
Totally.
Yeah, you're absolutely
of course.
I think we should all agree that everyone in the England team should just wear Levy out t-shirts. Then maybe that will solve it.
Well, if there's a man that's caused all of these problems, we know who he is, don't we?
Irving Scholar.
Steve Worrell.
Irving Scholar as well. Yeah, Steve Worrell. He's the worst. He's the worst.
Yeah, he's definitely Varside out, I'm telling you.
The reason he's keeping his head down, isn't there, really?
Oh, there is. Yeah, he's gone underground. Yeah. But, I just think this is completely synonymous with everything that's going on in football, whether it be homophobia, whether it be racism, whether it be anything, any discrimination. It's all dealt with at a very superficial level, so that they can tick that box and say, look, we're dealing with it.
Tokenistic.
Totally. And it just isn't being dealt with at all. It just keeps re-emerging itself from the sewers. And so as you'll quite rightly say, what can you do about it? It's a very, very difficult situation.
Whatever you think of the European Super League, but look at that. If it's to do with money, things get done. If it's to do with race, homophobia, anything like that, then that's a long-term thing that we need. We'll look at, and we'll try to resolve.
It's too complex to get right, isn't it? That's
is
in their minds.
But
there's
money
no money to be made from it.
No, there's no money, and that's that unfortunately that's the way these corrupt organisations work. Is if there's money at stake, you're sure as shit things get done.
Of course, yeah, no, definitely. So, Lee, what other points did you have to make? Because you have a lot.
Well, I'm going to streamline them down to: do you think we'll buy in January?
Covered it, didn't we?
Did we cover it? Did we say who we thought we might buy in January? What other positions do you think we are our most urgent requirements?
Have we just become last word on Spurs? Bless them. But that's fair. It's a fair question. And it's a tough one, isn't it? I keep seeing loads of rumours about this, that and the other. Kessie.
Vlahovic.
Did you see Jesse Lingard popped up today?
Did he?
A couple of hours
Delete
ago.
as well popped up today.
Who did?
Delete.
Control Alt delete.
Maybe.
I actually think we will. I think we'll buy a couple of players, because if we want to do what the club has brought him in to do, I think this January we will actually buy a couple of high-profile players who come to us. Who probably contracts are up in the summer, but we can offer them some money now, and I think that's probably quite likely to be a goer, if you ask me.
Here's a counter question. Sorry, Sarah, I'm talking over you. Here's a counter question. Do we think now that the likelihood that Kane goes is lessened just by Conte being here, or do we think we've still got a fight to keep him in the summer?
Yeah, I think Kane really enjoyed being with Mourinho, and I think likewise he'll really enjoy being with Conte. Probably even more so, because Mourinho obviously wears on people, not necessarily yourself, but Kane did get on really well with Mourinho, but obviously with some of the other players he didn't, whereas it seems that Conte is apparently very popular, and I could see definitely that Kane would possibly even sign a new contract.
Well, I seem to remember Kane saying that as long as the club show ambition, he'll stay.
Yeah.
And when we looked like we were drifting, and also then appointed Nuno, well, that was the moment to go. But now it looks like we are showing ambition again. So I think you're right, Andy. I think I would not be surprised one bit if he signed a new contract.
Because you've got to think, where would he go? Obviously, City were in for him, but do they want to come back for him when they could probably go and get Haaland for cheaper? He's younger, less injury prone. And for Kane, from his perspective, Tottenham are a rich club and will probably only get richer. So if he was to sign a long contract to stay at Spurs, he's got financial security there. So if he's able to win things, then maybe it just covers all the bases for him. But
I feel like that ship has sailed for him personally.
Yeah,
like the big move to a city or something. I could see if we regress another, say in 18, say not this summer but next summer, we've regressed again. I can see him moving, but it won't be that sort of big club. It will be
Burnley.
It won't be a Newcastle, but it will be a Newcastle who's been taken over. Suddenly they've got a lot of money and they're trying to push. It'll be somebody like that rather than your established Man Cities or Chelseas or whatnot. I think he's missed his boat now. Personally, is where I am, and he might as well just keep putting pressure on the board to keep him happy, because him wanting to leave in the summer and his performances and his attitude, regardless of what you think or not think, he would have been putting pressure on the boardroom. He's their biggest asset.
Slaphead's just scored.
Who's Slaphead? Oh,
Slaphead.
Not Maguire again.
Yeah,
we started.
Bloody hell, we started.
Oh, okay, right.
But yeah, I think we will sign players. So the kind of the top 10 players on this website that are out of contract in the summer: Mbappe, Pogba, Kessie, Dybala, Ousmane Dembele, Rudiger. We've been linked with again, but I just don't see us doing a deal with Chelsea.
No, I don't.
So there is some big names, and Jesse Lingard is up in January as well, which I think is probably why we're being linked.
Absolute star quality list of players that their contracts are up in the summer.
I think this is a new trend with players because clubs are less willing to spend money. They're running down their contracts to then get their big deals on the moves, and I think it's agents engineering that as well for bigger payments because clubs have started to knock them out. So I think it's something that you'll end up seeing new rules around from the leagues that they're in to try and stop this happening, because the clubs are losing too much money on them when they do walk away.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, so yes, I think we will buy Lee. Yeah,
and I think Sarah's right. About Kane. His ship sailed and he's up the creek without a paddle.
Yeah, that's what snakes do, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
And then he paddles; they can swim.
Especially Amazon snakes.
Yeah, that's right. I just wonder what the relationship between Harry and his brother is like nowadays.
Well, they're brothers, I think, aren't they?
Yeah.
Didn't he say in his press conference he was really upset by the abuse his brother got online and everything like that? If you were pissed off at your brother, you probably wouldn't stick up for him in a press conference for England, would you?
Abuse, really. I mean, what's the point? It's all a part of the process, isn't it? They screwed it up for themselves. So
it did, yeah, basically.
Yeah, right. Ultimately. Yeah.
Just a thought, though. I mean, it's been mentioned before that the idea of him as an agent sitting in his office with one client, Harry Kane, trying to man the phones.
That's a little bit hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could pay your brother 20 grand a week to do nothing, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I don't have a brother, but yeah, I would if I did.
Yeah, if you had that money, give it to someone and pay less tax is what you do, right? Probably basically what it's about. Or just 100%. Giving the game away there
for
Harry Kane. The tax office,
aren't you?
Yeah. No, it just makes sense.
A criminal, aren't you? Really?
Hasn't got any proper qualifications, really, has he? He's signed a really long-term bumper contract with left his brother with no way out. He's not a professional, is he?
Yeah, I think his brother left him with no way out, did he?
Yeah,
Wasn't that deal done before his brother was representing him, though? I thought that was a recent development.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Was it? Oh, you might be wrong. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I think I read that somewhere. I either read it somewhere or I made one of these comments and somebody went, "Oh God, you know nothing," you know. So
wasn't on
someone on Twitter,
perchance, was
yeah.
it?
well, I couldn't possibly say.
Yeah,
But,
exactly.
yeah.
Well, possibly. Yeah, I don't know really, but yeah, it's all a bit of a fiasco. Who knows? Who knows?
2018, he signed. Googling. Who was
Yeah, 5
Harry
years,
Kane
wasn't it?
agent in 2018?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's find out.
Daniel Levy.
Steve Hitchens.
Steve Hitchen, yeah.
Oh, you were correct. It's a guy called Marlon Fleischmann.
Oh, right.
And Charlie Kane. So he was alongside someone.
Oh, right, okay. So he was just the apprentice then. He was the YTS kid.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Not Ronald McDonald, no.
So I've met his brother and his mum, and they're very nice people. So it really did upset me with the abuse because, you know, at the end of the day, they are people.
Yeah, exactly.
And I looked at the club, and if I could have chosen not to support Tottenham in the last year, I probably would have, let alone having to go out and play with them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we just can't do that though, can we? We're just.
No. I've always said my children are not supporting Tottenham. They can just go with whoever the winning team is in the moment.
No,
I'm going to tell them
Sarah,
that is normal.
No.
I'm going to teach them that's normal.
No. You've got to brainwash them from birth because they've got to share the same suffering and pain that you have. That's just not right, Sarah. Sorry. Yeah. But mine popped out of the womb straight into a onesie that was Spurs and been brainwashed since birth. And their pain is my pain and my pain is their pain.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely not.
See, it could backfire on you as well, Sarah, because when I was very young, Tottenham were a club that won lots of things. So it actually made sense for me to support them, and look where it's landed me.
Yeah.
Exactly. That is true.
I just get them a different shirt every year. Like whoever wins the Premier League, they get that shirt in the following year.
You know, a few years ago, well, I did a job. So I'm an archaeologist, and I sort of go and supervise people when they're building things in people's gardens and that. And I did a job at a house where there was being an extension built, and underneath the back hedge at the back of this back garden, there were just dozens of footballs that had obviously been kicked under the hedge and nobody had ever gone and got them out. And there was literally Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, all branded footballs under there. And I thought, I wonder if you could do a chronology of when all of those balls were built. And I bet it linked exactly to when the league was won. You know,
what? A football would be cheaper than a football shirt. So I'm into the football. There we go, done.
Yeah. So instead of carbon dating, it's like football dating. Brilliant. Yeah. That would be amazing. So I don't know about you guys, but I might go and watch Harry go and get another hat trick. And
absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows whether he will or not. But we could wrap up tonight. So thank you very much for your time, guys.
Thank you.
Quick shout out to. Oh, by the way, we haven't done predictions, have we?
Oh,
3-0 Spurs.
3-0. Okay, Rich, what about you?
2-0. 2-0 Spurs.
Lee.
3-1.
3-1.
That's where
I'm going to go 5-0. 5-0, obviously.
Woohoo!
Yep.
Harry Kane's going to get another hat trick. 3 in a week, right?
Are you at the game on Sunday?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm going.
Yeah, I'll see you at Redemption.
I won't be at Redemption, probably.
Oh, you're getting your fish and chips, aren't you?
I am, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going, Rich? Are you
there? No, Brentford's my next game.
Okay.
No, sorry. The Vanarama League. Is it Rennes we've got next? That's the one they've just. We got the tickets today. The ones they've just released.
Oh yeah, Rennes is after Brentford, isn't it?
Oh, it's
same
afterwards.
week. Same week, I think.
Brentford,
week after.
Rennes, and then Norwich. They're my next 3 games because I do all the big clubs, me.
Okay. Got to. Yeah, you got to. Definitely.
Giants.
Yeah.
The Giants. Yeah. What about you, Sarah? Are you going on Sunday?
No, but if I got offered a ticket, I might be tempted, which says a lot because I haven't wanted to go to a game for a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I see. Yeah.
So I think that's why Levy made his move.